What is your current rank in duties?
Sir, I'm a major.
Okay, what are your duties as a major?
I am supposed to be at the gates guarding SG and should guard SB, and I can guard Westgate and AP if needed. And I would be making sure all lower ranks are doing their jobs eligible for base patrol with permission from higher ups.
Okay, what is your next rank in duties?
My next rank is Colonel. I would be supposed to make sure all hard hats and soft hats are in line, and I am basically acting general, so I should do what you would do as a journal with restrictions to rank. Of course, as colonel, I would be prove myself worthy for the green suit.
Okay, um, can you please explain to me what RP13 is?
Sir, RP13 is a fairly a role play. That refers to violation of role play standards expected within the community. It signifies the failure to stay in character and act according to the expectations of the role of a soldier. Once in uniform, soldiers are expected to conduct themselves as such, embodying the traits and responsibilities associated with their role.
Okay, um, can you give me an example of RP13? Failed RP.
Sir, this means engaging with civilians at the gate and adhering to appropriate in-game behavior, treating interactions seriously and respectfully, using weapons against fellow soldiers outside of designated group training activities is considered a breach of our standard and failure uphold to immersion.
Okay, very good. Can you please explain to me what RP14 is?
Sir, it's sexual harassment. Rules against sexual harassment and any inappropriate behavior related to unwanted advances or conduct. It emphasizes that no player, regardless of gender or identity, should engage in any form of sexual harassment.
Okay, can you please give me an example of failed of RP14?
Sir, this includes this. The rule is designed to ensure a respectful and inclusive environment where all members, regardless of gender, sexuality, race, or ethnicity, any are treated with dignity and respected. Discrimination, offensive language, or slurs against any group, such as the LGBT community, various or these are restricted, forbidden, will not be tolerated.
Okay, so for instance, can you give me like a scenario of somebody that's doing RP14? Like for instance, if it's two people was talking amongst themselves and they're using some type of vulgar type of language, but they're not talking to you and the other person they're talking to, they're having a good time talking about. If you happen to walk in on that conversation and hear it, would that be considered RP
I would be
14?
that would be my responsibility to do that to the my upper hats to and do that body cam so I can prove the evidence for it.
So would that be RP 13? I mean, no, sorry, RP 14. If I were to walk in on someone's conversation and they're talking, they're using uh, they're using kind of vulgar type of language, and is would that be RP 14?
Sir, if they're using verbal languages or do inappropriate behaviors, and within the community they use like character act, if they don't do character act according the expectations role as a soldier, there would be failure to role play, and there would be RP 13.
No, no, no. I'm not talking about RP 13. I'm talking about RP 14. I'm sorry, RP 14. Like as far as this, the I'll give you another example. Um, okay. Uh, Now, if I don't like someone, or if I talk about, uh, uh, if I make fun of how someone talks, is that RP 14?
Negative, sir, that is RP 13. There would be violations to role play standards.
Okay. All right. So now, if I talk about or discriminate against someone because of their, like, for instance, if someone is a uh, uh, let's see. Let's say I'm talking about someone that's being an atheist. Is that RP 14? If I say I don't like people that's atheists, or I don't like people that's Christians, or I don't like people that's Muslims, is that considered RP 14?
Sir, can you tell me again?
Okay, if I talk about someone's religion, is that considered RP 14?
Sir, basically that would be RP 13.
Uh, yeah, RP 14 would cover that as well, because it also is RP 13 as well, but it's RP 14. And you get your candy says RP 13 because that is, but it's RP 14 because it's discrimination. And because you're talking about someone's religion, that's kind of discrimination.
Okay, sir, do you like the discrimination, offensive languages or slurs?
Say that again.
Discrimination, offensive language or slurs against any group.
Yes. Okay. So what about the five base rules?
Sir, number one, no AFK. All soldiers must remain active and present while on duty. AFK disturbs the flow of the role play and undermines the experience. The second one, no unauthorized driving on base. Soldiers must seek permission from a journal before operating any vehicles. The rule number three, no unlawful shooting. Soldiers or civilian engaging in combat or shooting fellow soldiers or civilian outside of appropriate circumstances like training or active duty is prohibited. This preserves the integrity of the role play and environment and ensures interaction remain respectful. The next one is respect the higher rank, respect for higher individuals. For making structural discipline, soldiers must follow orders and behave respectfully to their superiors at a time. The last one is no leaving base without another soldiers. I should not leave the base alone. And also, this rule emphasizes teamwork and the safety and the collective natures of the unit, ensuring that no one is ever isolated without support.
Okay, that's very good, sir. Okay, I'm gonna congratulations. I'm gonna give you a pass.
Thank you, sir.
Sorry, congratulations. I had to misfire. Okay, I'm gonna pause this, stop this video, and upload it to YouTube. Let's get ready for raid.